Today I'm going to address all your questions regarding how to install this game when it's not available in your country, as well as talk about how to get off to a near perfect start and talk about the rerolls and which heroes you should go after the 6 stars. So let's get right into today's video. Hey squad, welcome back to the Dome. Make sure you grab your front row seats for all you new folks out there. My name is Zeals, and this is going to be your go-to source for how to start this game, Arknights. So I have made a initial impression review video yesterday, so make sure you check that out in case you're wondering why you should even install or play this game. This game is blowing up right now. The official Discord has 90,000 members, Reddit is over 55,000 members as well, and the game globally launched on January 16th, 2020. So let's talk about how to install this heavily free-to-play friendly game. First of all, guys, thank you so much for giving me all the warm comments in my previous video. For all of you guys that have shown great interest and downloaded the game, all my Discord moderators and Patreon members have downloaded the game. So I gotta rush and make this video for you guys. So the game launched on January 16th, 2020 globally, and it's available to Android and iOS. As you guys can see, the English version is available to those in the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and European countries. But what about the folks that can speak English and want to play the game? How can we go about it? First of all, if you're in Japan, Korea, or China, your IP is going to pretty much recommend you your country's version of the game. So I'm in Korea right now and they're recommending me the Korean version. But because I'm an idiot and I can't read Korean as fast as I can read English, I opted to play on the English servers. Now, if you're on the Apple device, you have an iPhone, all you need to do is go to Google, go to Apple ID, and just make a US Apple ID. That's pretty much it. It's going to ask you for a zip code, a US zip code. All you gotta do is Google a US zip code, an airport or a library, something like that. You just fill it in there and voila, you're done. And all you need to do is open up your phone and log out of your current Apple ID, log into the new US Apple ID, and then download the game from the App Store, and then you can swap back to your original Apple ID and you can make purchases if you want to. So that's that for the Apple users. Now, what about the folks on the Android side? Well, it's pretty easy as well. There are many methods. You can use a VPN, and I'll recommend you one. I'll throw the link down below. I've been using it for a year. Non-sponsored, by the way. It's really simple to use, free, no hassles, right? So without using a VPN, all you need to do is go to Google Pay. Google Pay, not Google Play. You just got to go to your settings, and all you need to do is go click on country and region and change it to US. If they ask for a US address, it's pretty simple. Just go to Google once again and fill out an airport, JFK airport or something like that, and boom, you're done. Now, what about for the emulators? So all you need to do for Nox Player is you can do a fresh install. This is one of the methods that I used, and you just use the Google ID, the US Google account that you just made. You can change the address like I showed you, and you just log in, and all you gotta do is search for the game here with their US Google ID. Now, if that doesn't work, then you can download the VPN with your US ID and do that as well. I'm using my main email address. The location is South Korea. You see that Korean Arknights right there, 명일 방주. But how do you have the English version, Zeals? Well, that's pretty simple. You don't have to use a VPN once again. All you gotta do is go to Google and type this, Arknights EN for English APK. And what you wanna do is click on the QOO app, and then you just download the APK file. After you download the APK file, if you look on your Nox player, my freaking big ass mic is on the way. So you click the APK install button right there, and then you click that, and it's going to load up the QOO app. So what does this do? Let me go back. So it's recommending the, can you calm down? It's recommending the Korean version, right? Okay, so they really want me to play this game. But anyways, what you gotta do is go and search for Arknights, and boom, click it, download it, done. That's how easy it is. So this is the non-VPN version. You don't have to make a new Gmail account or anything like that. Simple, clean, boom. So you got the game installed thanks to Dr. Zeals. Woo! Now you are part of the squad. What do you do next? How do I start the game on a right path? Well, There isn't one, but if you want to min-max a little bit, let me tell you about this reroll system. Like, look at this guy, my fellow patron eclectic, his first 10 bomb. So he's starting off really strong. So I want to tell you guys something about like the first 10 bomb, like when do you need to do it? And there are people that have just progressed on and on and on, and they don't even know there is this feature in the game and which heroes to look out for, especially if you are free to play. Don't be like my Discord moderator Relic. He went on all this way without even doing his first 10 bomb. I mean, it's okay, right? It's okay. But if you want to really min-max and you want to start with the 2 strong early game heroes, then let's talk about this reroll system. So I'm going to play the game right now on a guest account, fresh. I'm not going to bind my account. So let's go. And I'm going to fast forward this, and then I'll see you guys when I do get to the point where I can do my first 10 bomb. So after you're done with 01 as well as the first tutorial, just go back, and then the game's going to give you the daily login stuff, and then it's going to automatically prompt you to this page. Just check in, boom. So you get the Orundum supply from your first day of logging in, and you get one in the mail as, not one, but you get the mail as well. 3,800, that's a lot. So after you collect the first day login bonus as well as the Orundum supply from here at 3,800, just make sure you click your mail, guys. After you finish your first tutorial, you just go over to the headhunt here and you just do the 10 bomb like so. So wish me some luck. I'm just going to skip the animation, but you should do it slowly. Your first one, you can just unzip it like so. Yeah, so let's skip it. Boom. So I got Hoshiguma as well as Liskarm. What other heroes can we get? So all you gotta do is go back to this beginner's banner and it tells you the first 10 roll guarantees a 6-star operator. And without talking about them too much in detail, which ones are really friendly for the free-to-play beginners, generally the community really likes Silver Ash as well as Exuzii. In the middle there will be Hoshiguma as well as Siege. Shining and Angelina, they're both good as well, but they shine a little bit more in the end game when you unlock their E2. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. The first rule of this game is, you know, just pick your waifu. Just pick the one that you like. You can just reroll until you get the waifu you want, and I'll show you how to reroll. Or if you want to really min-max, you can go after either Silver Ash or... I really don't recommend this because you're going to throw hours and hours into it, and maybe you get lucky. But I'll show you guys the odds as well. But you can't theoretically pull 2 6-stars in your first 10 bomb. But how do we reroll? So all you got to do is go up into your settings, the cog wheel right there, and you just go to your account and you bind it. Don't bind, if you're playing on the iOS device, it tells you to bind it to Apple device. But if you do that, then you cannot cross platforms to like your PC or your Android device. If you have like both, if you're a baller, you got both an iPhone as well as, you know, an Android phone. But anyways, all you got to do is bind it to your YoStar account, and it's pretty easy. I think I've done it like, what, 15 times or something like that. All you gotta do is this plus, and then you type the number afterwards, and then, you know, of course, like Gmail or whatever. For Yahoo, it doesn't really work. What you're doing here is you're using your real email, but adding the plus and the number is going to you're still going to get the verification code. So right here, boom, you're going to still get the code, right? But the thing is, you're not really locking your real email. So theoretically, you can keep going. You can put plus 17. You didn't get the operators or the 6 stars that you wanted, so you can go with plus 17, and then you can do that again, and then bind it. And after that, do 18 and 19. All right, so I got the code right there, and then you just bind it. Boom. Really simple. So once it's bound, all you got to do is click logout. Now, let's say you didn't watch this video and you bound your account to Facebook or Twitter, then all you gotta do is bind to YoStar, and you can unbind this. So there's that unbind button. So once you have a YoStar account, you can unbind the Facebook or Twitter or even the Apple ID as well. So hit logout, yes, and go back into the main menu, and all you gotta do is go to account management, go to guest, and just like that, you're going to start over and you can try again. It takes about like 5 to 8 minutes if you're like ninja speed, and you can do the 10 bomb once again. And here are the collection of 10 bombs that I did in like an hour and a half. And if you want to really go for the 2 heroes that I mentioned, Goosey Eye or whatever, as well as Silver Ash, then go for those heroes. You don't really have to, right? You can just go for the waifus that you really like, you're attached to, they look cool, then you can go for them. If you want to go for 2 6-stars in your first time buy, I advise against it. It may burn you out. I want you guys to install the game and have fun. And I'll show you guys a simulator where you can see the odds yourself. Maybe you have fun re-rolling. I did have fun doing it for like 2 hours. It's part of the gacha system, but it's way better than like, you know, AFK Arena or Idle Heroes or Summoner's War, where your first like summon is garbage. You get like a 5-star and it's trash. But this game, you start off with like one of the best heroes, not just for early game, for end game as well. So that's good, guys. That's awesome. But that's gonna be it, squad, for how to install the game so that you can be a doctor, as well as how to start off on the right path. And if you have any more questions, join my Discord. Thank you so much for all your support, for all those folks out there that are just sticking by with me and going through this change. I'm really liking this game. I've played it all day. I've played it like 3 hours since I woke up, and then I ate some food and I played it even more. But I really like this game, and I want to take it slow. I don't want to get too hooked and, you know, spend a lot of money. For now, I'm free to play, but I do intend on spending for content. But I hope you guys also enjoy the game as well for free to play. It's very free to play friendly. So this was a lot of fun to make, and I'm excited to go back into the game. So if you made it this far and you like Arknights content, consider subscribing to the channel and smash that like button. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out for now, your boy Zeals. Peace.